So today's prompt, well, hey, good morning. My name is Barbara. This is the Unglamorous Glow. We are doing journaling prompts to kind of get our mindset ready, for 2026 and beyond. So just exploring different topics to start to focus before we start making the vision board, before we start making our goals, just really focusing in on what's important and what changes we want to make, getting the right mindset. Today's question is, what's something my body allows me to do that brings me joy or purpose? My body is capable, resilient, and worthy of love. My body is capable, resilient, and worthy of love. What's something my body allows me to do that brings me joy or purpose? Feel free when you're doing these to take any lens you want with this. So there could be the lens of my body allows me to dance. My body allows me to be present, run around with my grandkids, or whatever, those kinds of physical things. You could take anything. Like when we did the love letter to our bodies, you can decide what lens you want to take. My body, for me, I'm thinking what first comes to mind is my body allows me so many chances. My body is resilient. It allows me so many chances to stay on this earthly plane. It tells me, hey, you doing too much, hey, you doing too little, and it allows me to correct. Not everybody gets those chances. It is truly a blessing to get the opportunity to be able to lift weights, to be able to go for walks, to have the mindset. My mind is a part of my body, and having the mindset that I want to do these things for my body is a gift, because like I said, not everybody has that. Not everybody is waking up with that, and not every day have I. So having the habits of that in my body now, craving workouts, is a blessing. To be able to push to get better is a blessing. Not everybody is willing to feel that, to feel, uncomfortable. I have a limit. I'm not even, the best at it. But these are all things that my body allowed me to do. This is something my body allows me to do. And I'm thankful for it, because I know what it feels like to be injured and not be able to do these things. So this is truly something that my body is allowing me to do. Despite the fact that I don't warm up that well, despite the fact that, basically that I don't warm up well, I'm getting older. So I don't do everything I should do on my end. My body still takes care of me. And sometimes we can take that for granted or think of that as just a little thing, but it truly is something to be thankful for. We're gonna vlog today. I was thinking about one of the things that I'm thankful for that my body does for me is allow me to change my mind, allow me to be open to different things. Not everybody is able to do that. And they actually might be or are. Just try it, you know what I'm saying? So, but what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm thinking about, how I think yesterday, I was talking about how me doing things day after day created change. Like that's what made me able to change. Not necessarily the decision. Decision is great and necessary, but the actual action, the doing, the being is what makes the change. And so I've also heard myself say during these 30 days that I don't like Pilates or I don't like yoga, blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking, why don't I do that? Do at least 10 minutes. This thing is hard to come off. Do 10 to 15 minutes of Pilates. Do 10 to 15 minutes of Pilates every day for the next 75 days to see if it's truly beneficial. Because it's not that I love drinking a gallon of water a day. I don't really love or not love it. You know, it doesn't matter. But I saw that it was easy after I did it for so long. So I'm thinking, I have had this thought that, because when I do Pilates for, a week, a month, I do see a difference in my body. And so maybe I need to give that longer to see the benefits and to see like, oh, Pilates fits really easily right here. When I take a 15-minute break at work, or during my lunch break at work, or right after my walk after work, or right before I go to bed, where can I fit it that it just becomes a habit? So again, another thing, I'm thankful that my body is industrial, or is innovative. It comes up with, that's probably not the right word, but like is willing to come up with different ways of seeing things, is willing to try again, is willing to test my theories that might not be true about myself. Like, I don't have to say the same person year after year, day after day. I do not have to stay the same person. I can evolve. And so can you. All right, on to the next exercise. So I am on the walking pad, of course. No, what was I gonna tell you? So today a video about boundaries came out for me. It's the 8th, so day 8, and I was talking about boundaries, and it made me think about, like, I know that's not the topic for today, right? But we got the prompts, right? You got the prompts earlier, so now we just talking, right? Yeah. So and mind you, this is coming out like way later, so I don't know what day it is, but we in the 20s of something. But realize that it's only December 8th for me, because it's gonna feel like I had my hair like this for a long time, but honestly I didn't, because I'm gonna wash it out today. And then when you see me again after all of these journal prompts, my hair gonna be straightened again, so it'll seem like there was no downtime, but there was like a 2-week downtime in between those two silk presses. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, boundaries. I was thinking, I don't know, because I didn't go back and look at the video, but I'm thinking about, I wonder, did I talk about boundaries in the sense of having boundaries with yourself? Because this is something that I struggle with. I know I talked about having boundaries with yourself when it comes to like food, things like that, but having a boundary with respecting other people, like having a boundary of how far you gonna go with other people. I think I talked about it somewhat, but from a more defensive place. But there is something there too that I need to like think about in this upcoming season of my life, in this upcoming year of my life. I had to do a good job of saying what people, I think I've said this before, of what I'm not going to tolerate from other people, but me infringing on other people's boundaries. Have a boundary with yourself of what you're going to do. Like, just because you can do something don't always mean you should do something or be a certain way, you know? That's not, and I don't like when other people do that. When people do that to people, I get mad. But there are instances where I can be like that and like assert dominance in situations where I need to just kind of chill. Yeah, I need a ponytail holder. I tried to. But anyway, that's it. That was just a thought that came up. I am getting my steps in, water first, half gallon, almost done. It's not even noon. I'm gonna get this done before noon, fill it back up, and be done before probably dinner. And so I'll probably be drinking extra water. And yeah, I gotta say this. Damn, I need a ponytail holder. This ain't doing it. All right. This little flimsy hair. I'm ready to get my big hair that could actually do something. Anyway, that was it. All right, I'll talk to you later. This mic about to die, but I thought of something that I'm thankful for with my body. I'm thankful that my body gives me the signal of, hey, I'm tired of sitting. You know, like, I don't know. There may be some people who can sit at these desk jobs for all day, but our bodies give us cues like, oh, I'm stiff. My hip flexors are stiff. Things are getting stiff. It's time for you to get up. So our body's like working in our best interest. And I appreciate that and honoring that and respecting it. It said get up. And even though the laziness up here can creep in, my physical body knows that I need to get up and stretch a little bit, move a little bit throughout the day in order to stay energized. It gives me the gift of energy if I stay moving during the day versus sit down all day. It gives me the gift of more energy, more momentum, feeling like I want to do more. If I sit all day, then I feel sleepy, I feel lazy, I feel like doing nothing. So I'm thankful for my body's ability to give me those signals.
20 minutes beginners Pilates, nothing fancy, a feel-good class, get strong, just hang out. I know it's been a while. We're gonna pretend that I've been here a lot.
We're gonna pretend I've been here a lot.
We're gonna come at the front of the mat.
All right.
I don't used to stay overnight at home and receive personal.
I finished 20 minutes of Pilates. Another thing that I'm thankful for as far as my body is it gives me signs. Like the way that I feel after I do those kinds of mat work, whether it be Pilates or yoga, like I feel better. I feel just like everything is just kind of stretched out, feels better, feels like I have, in the Wizard of Oz when the Tin Man got the oil, it kind of feels like I got some oil in me, just like lubricating the joints and everything. So that is a message to me. My body is giving me a message that, hey, this is something that we like, something that is good for us. Yeah, so I need to listen to the message. Day one. It's day one. We'll see what it. So this is not gonna cause. I don't expect that doing 10 or more minutes of Pilates per day is going to have any results like on the scale, but I do think I will be able to feel it in my body, see it in my body. So I might need to get back into my 75 hard outfit because the outfit that I'm doing for my 40 road to 40, it might not necessarily, because it's like compressive. I don't know if it's like gives you the full effect. So it might be good to have, as we're going through this, to have both of those kind of outfits in play so we can, I guess, keep visual track of my progress. All right. I'm back on the walking pad. I went outside for about, I would say about 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. And it's like 30 something degrees. So I figured that was enough time outside. And I'm just going to finish the rest of my walk inside. I am at, I think, like 11th. So right now, I'm not really worried about the steps because it's 3:30 and I'm going to reach my step because I'm already at 11,000. So, you know, I like to be over 12,000 is really all it has to be. It's over 12,000. So, yeah. So I'm going to, but my point is after work, I have a thing where I just do an hour walk, 45 minutes to an hour walk in this little block of time. You know what I'm saying? I give to walking. So that's why, even though I'm about to meet the little 1200, I'm still putting forth effort towards, because that wasn't my goal. That's not the habit. The habit is walking after work. But sometimes I start late, so it might not always be an hour. But today, I started at a good time. Or started at the time I typically started, because it typically is an hour. But yeah, that's a long story short. That's what I'm doing. Thank you for watching this video. Let's leave it here. You know what I'm saying? I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Take care.